Good morning and welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have mostly clear skies out there this morning with the exception of a few clouds associated with some streamers coming off the local bays, but otherwise very cool morning, or very cold, well below average, abnormally cold for this time of year. But we'll see things trend back up, still staying below average for this time of year, and before we start on a warming trend as we go throughout the week and get things back to normal temperature-wise. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we do have high pressure that's kind of building into the area, and that will keep things quiet for now. And then as the next system approaches, it will push that high pressure off, and we'll see some more active weather as we get into Thursday. But current conditions out there this morning, again, we had those few clouds at 3,000 feet. Winds are out of the northwest at 7 knots. Temperature about 28 degrees Fahrenheit and relative humidity at 51%. If we take a look at the current satellite imagery, we do see those streamers coming off the bay, off the Delaware Bay, and a little bit coming off of the Chesapeake Bay. And we have some high clouds off to our west. We'll see those start to build into the area as we go throughout the day today, as those clouds increase ahead of this next system. So looking at the short-term high-resolution model, this is the NAM 3K. As we go throughout the day today, we're not expecting much with the exception of some clouds coming through, but no precip. Those clouds will continue to build into the overnight hours with this warm front associated with that system kind of approaching our area. There is a chance tomorrow morning that we could see a few sprinkles associated with this warm front, but right now expecting it to remain mostly dry as we go throughout the day on Wednesday. But again, we'll see a mostly cloudy to overcast day for Wednesday, and those winds will continue to build as we get into Thursday, where we'll see some lower clouds start to build in as that cold front starts to approach. And as we get into the afternoon hours on Thursday, mainly mid to late afternoon is when we'll start to see our first chances of some precipitation. So if we take a look at the 24-hour weather risk chart, again, green across the board most of the day. We will see some breezy conditions start to pick up as we get into the afternoon, but at the moment, expecting those winds to stay below the wind advisory threshold. But again, a cold morning, and then we will see temperatures get up to about a high of 44, so making it to the mid-40s, but that's well below the average high for today, which is 60 degrees. We will see those low clouds stick around with those streamers off the coast, and we'll see some of that high cloud build in a little bit as we go throughout the day today, and increasing as we go into the evening. As we get into the evening, those clouds will help keep things from dropping too cold, and we'll see a low around 33 degrees as we get into the morning hours of tomorrow. And again, by then, we'll have fairly overcast conditions as we start the day tomorrow. But green across the board for the moment for the weather risk, and the tides are at normal. If we take a look at the next couple days, again, tomorrow expecting mostly overcast day with maybe a few gaps in the cloud cover, so mostly cloudy overall. We'll see a slight chance of that passing sprinkle as that warm front approaches our area. We will see breezy conditions and some low clouds building in as we get into the late hours. A high expected around the mid-50s, about 54. As we get into Wednesday evening, again, we'll have overcast skies with some extra low clouds building in. We'll see some lowered ceilings as we go through the overnight. We do have a chance of some of those ceilings being below 500 feet, but that would be by about sunrise probably, if that happens to occur. But a mild evening with a low only getting to 50 degrees, and it will be breezy ahead of that next system, and we'll see those winds increasing as we get into the beginning of Thursday. And as we move into Thursday, we'll have mostly cloudy to overcast conditions. Will be warm with that southerly wind, and it will be quite windy as we could see some gusts up to about 35 knots. Rain will likely start to move into the area by the mid to late afternoon, and we do have a chance of seeing an embedded thunderstorm as we get into the evening hours. As the Storm Prediction Center does have us at a slight risk for severe weather, so we could see some isolated thunderstorms in the area. So we're red for precip for our Thursday, and we do expect to see a wind advisory throughout the day on Thursday. And with that precip and nasty weather, we will have that good chance for some low ceilings below 500 feet and some reduced visibility. Otherwise, that'll wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, and we'll be back at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Have a good morning.